YouTube.
We're on the YouTube. So we're on a couple platforms, but not many. But we're on there.
You're on the Foxhole?
A Foxhole's running, yeah.
All right. Well, we got a couple up. We're gonna send it anyway. See how long we can keep it going for.
Yeah, because they hate us. They fucking hate us.
They hate us because they hate us. So we were talking about before we got cut off.
Morning Wednesday dance party.
Look at this move.
Oh,
little shimmy, y'all. Shimmy, y'all. Shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay.
Listen, don't disrespect ODB like that, my friend.
Yo, mind your business. You're out on the West Coast, you traitor.
Listen.
Nope, I'm not listening to anything after that. I'm not listening. I'm sorry. Ears are off.
From someone who's lived on the East Coast for a majority of his life.
Oh, here we go. And somebody who keeps it real and holds it down. Bang.
West Coast is the best coast.
What?
What do you mean? You enjoying the snow and the freezing cold weather?
Shut up. You just told me it was like 40 degrees in the desert, so I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, it's 48 degrees.
Yeah, so shut up. It's 42 here, and there's some snow on the ground. Dude, it snowed the other night. Like, I woke up and there was like 4 inches of snow. I'm like, nobody even knew it was coming.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's 56 right now. Yes.
Oh, sorry. 56. Cool. Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. All right. So if you guys weren't around for the beginning, James is no longer a felon.
Yeah. Finally.
Hit the party buttons. You got party buttons, bro? Hit the party buttons.
This is the only party button I got. I don't got nothing else. That's the only party button. And why are you gay?
Yep. So we were talking about now. This makes James eligible for a whole new world. He'll be able to vote for Donnie T again.
For the first time. I haven't been able to vote since Donnie.
When? Since when, though? When was your last vote?
I got convicted in 2011, so I only voted once for president.
Who'd you vote for?
Barry Soetoro.
Who's Barry Soetoro?
Barack Obama.
I love it. So, but I just put
context is important. Context is very important, Garrett. Very important. You have to remember. I've been going down rabbit holes for a very, very long time.
And you know what? This is not helping your case because you went down rabbit holes for a very long time and you still voted for Barry.
Well, here's the thing. Here's my
I love it.
I wanted to vote for Ron Paul. Ask my mother; she'll tell you. I really wanted to vote for Ron Paul, and my parents talked me out of it.
Yep,
I listened to my parents stupidly, but
I think I did vote for Ron Paul that time.
I wanted to vote for Ron Paul, but here's my thought process. We were coming out of 8 years of GW.
Yeah, I know, terrible.
Which I couldn't stand, and he was a major part of my red pilling, realizing that the Republican Party are a bunch of warmongering military-industrial complex cucks.
Yes,
a large majority of them still are, as we can see.
Yeah, as they're showing their colors.
And the guy running against Barry Soetoro, Barack Obama, was John McCain, no name McCain. Who I knew well in advance that he was a traitor. I knew he was not to be trusted. I knew he was an evil man, and this was coming again off of 8 years of Bush, who I had known how evil that family has been. So I had a hard time. Like I did not like the Republican Party at all. Like I was like Alex Jones back in the day.
Did you know that Barry was their cousin at that point, or no?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Because he came out of nowhere. Remember, he did. He came out of there was nothing on Barry at the time. Like you couldn't find anything about.
Like they made him.
He just showed up out of fucking nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my thought process. Tell me if I'm wrong. These global elites, they would never let a black man become president. That was my thought process. I was like, they would never let a black guy become president. Like, there's no shot. Like, maybe he's like an outsider. Maybe like he showed up out of nowhere. Nobody knows who this fucking guy is. He's not an establishment guy.
Still real.
And well, no, it's funny because I said it was rigged. And my parents, they were very. It's so funny how we come full circle in life. It really is, because my parents, it was my first election that I could vote, and my parents were like, no, you have to vote, like you have to.
Yep.
It was like a mandatory thing in my household.
Yeah, your constitutional right. Use it.
And it was also the first election that I was eligible to vote. I had just turned 18 in 2008. I was 19 years old.
Oh, so you're a low information voter?
Very low information voter.
Okay, just a second.
I think my father was trying, because like at the time I wasn't I was into conspiracies. I wasn't into politics like I am today. Yep. I was into politics, but not.
Funny how that goes hand in hand, huh?
Yeah, I know. But I wasn't as aware of the political atmosphere or what's going on. I was more aware of the conspiratorial things that were 100% true. And I was right, and the toe-to-toes all around, this, that, and the other. But I'm
voting for Obama.
I thought that he might have been an outsider. Very quickly, I realized I was wrong. Very, very quickly.
Shot self in foot. Bang.
Didn't take long to realize, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know.
He's the worst. He's the worst. He's worse than all of them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. They just put George Bush in blackface. What the fuck?
He's worse than George Bush in blackface, dude.
I know, dude, he is.
So it's funny because I in 2004 I was screaming that the whole thing was rigged because John Kerry and George Bush were skull and bonesmen. Like, I was saying this in 04.
Agreed.
I'm like, this is rigged. This is rigged. And like, James, you're crazy. I'm like, they're all part of the same secret society.
Fucking go. Yeah,
like you back then, you mentioned the skull and bones. No one had any
clue what it was. I know.
They had no fucking clue. Like, you're crazy. Like, they're not.
Now our viewers are like, we know exactly who the skull and bones are. So I guess we're doing our job to an extent, huh?
We're to an extent, but it's funny though, because I had someone the other day we were talking about the East Palestine. And I mentioned how the largest investors in Norfolk train is Vanguard.
Oh, shocking.
And Alan's you
don't say.
Alan's still a little normie pilled on Vanguard.
I know.
And he's like, yeah, they're just investment funds. I'm like, yeah, they're investment funds, and they literally funnel all of the money to certain things.
God damn it, Alan! Have you not learned anything working with James?
So that I'm right all the time. So someone in the comments section was like, Jacoby needs to dump this clown. He's just so too conspiratorial for Alan. Vanguard is just an investment firm that puts our investments in good places and has our best interests in mind. I'm like, keep watching Fox News, my guy.
My guy. Yeah.
Keep watching Fox, you fucking idiot.
No, dude, there's still so many people that are like holding on to like that shred that like society's real.
Yeah, that like there's good in these organizations, that they're not all working together. Like, it's just a coincidence that they own everything. Like, I mentioned that BlackRock, they own all of this stuff, and they actually just made a major purchase. And I was telling my girlfriend about it the other day, and I forget what purchase they made. It was a major deal, but they made a big purchase, and my girl's like, babe, I think BlackRock owns the land that Bellagio sits on. Like, they lease the land to Bellagio to put their casino on their land. Like, that's like BlackRock owns the land. I'm like, yeah, no shit. And they buy up all the houses, and they're inflating the market. They're fucking the real estate market big time.
Yep.
Like they're when we say, I'm not even joking. When we say there is people in this world that are working, like when we say, I should say, when the World Economic Forum says,
yes,
that we will
we reiterate what they're saying.
That we yeah, exactly. What when they say that, you will own nothing and be happy, how do you think that they're going to carry that out? How do you think that they're going to pull that out? They're going to use companies like BlackRock, who own everything.
BlackRock, Vanguard, what's the other one? Something Street.
State Street.
State Street.
Yep, it's another one. There's a few of them, but like these are the companies that are going to carry out these plans that the globalists have. Like, it's like, how do you think that they're going? Like,
And by a few of them, like James is saying, it's like 4 or 5 of them that own everything in the world. Just like they give you the false like illusion that you have choice of media. It's like the same 3 companies that own every network.
And they actually all go back to BlackRock and Vanguard.
Yeah.
Like Big Pharma is owned by BlackRock and Vanguard. Like, all these companies are like the majority shareholders are BlackRock and Vanguard.
No, James, but they're just investing in these companies. They don't really own them.
Sure, they have no say whatsoever. They're not majority shareholders and have no say.
They own 98% of it, but have 0 say. Bring it to the board. All right, 98 out of 100. What do we say? Okay, cool.
Let's pass it. Send it through.
Yeah, send it.
Oh my goodness, I hate everybody. Like, people cannot put 2 and 2 together. Like, they think that they're like Klaus Schwab is just going to show up in his fucking German Darth Vader suit and be like, "Yeah, this is mine now. You will eat the buns."
And in his little Volkswagen.
They think that they haven't thoroughly planned for these things that they have talked about in the Great Reset, that they've talked about at the World Economic Forum. They've
been laying the groundwork for decades.
And there are organizations that are going to help carry that out. There's a reason why BlackRock is buying up all of the commercial and residential real estate. They're buying it all. They're literally buying it for over asking price. They're outbidding everybody on
cash money.
And it's going to what's going to happen when they own all of the real estate?
You're going to be a renter.
Guess what you're doing? You're renting. You're renting. You're not going to own property. You're not going to own land. You're not going to own shit. You're going to rent.
So if you're renting, you will own nothing and you will be happy.
Yep. And guess what? Are they going to maintain the properties that they own? Probably fucking not. Are they going to make sure that we're okay as far as food? No, they want us eating bugs and slop.
Well, you can also see that you're starting to see a lot more of like, what do they call them? Like 15-minute cities and smart cities. There's a couple different names that they're going by, and like people are starting to push back against it. I saw a really good thing. I don't know if it was out of the US or if it was out of the UK or somewhere over there. It was a little girl talking out against it. Do you have that?
I don't have the little girl, but I talked about this on my show before, and this is very scary. And, they're very good at framing how we think and see these smart cities that they're building.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not aware of the control and power that these guys wield and want and what their end goal is, you're looking at what I'm looking at right now, and I'm going to show you guys in a second. You're like, wow, that's really cool. Like, holy shit, that is awesome.
You got the sideways skyscraper?
In reality, these are the end of humanity. Like, these are the ways that they're going to have full control over us.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to control what we eat. They're going to control what we consume. They're going to control what we're allowed to do, and we will get good luck escaping. Just we'll put it that way. So there's multiple of these places being built all over the world. There's one being built in the United States. I know that. I forget what it's called, and I'll see if it's on this website. It may be, but this one's in Saudi Arabia, and it's called.
I know what you're talking about.
It's called The Line.
Mm-hmm. Sideways skyscrapers.
This is their website. You just type in The Line on Google, and this is what they're showing you. They're like, oh, cool. Look at this. This looks amazing. This looks so fucking awesome. Okay, let's go here to about. Let's see. Can we drop down here? The future of urban living, no roads, cars, or emission. It will run on 100% renewable energy. 95% of the land will be preserved for nature. People's health and well-being will be prioritized over transportation and infrastructure, unlike traditional cities. Only 200 meters wide, but 170 kilometers long and 500 meters above sea level. The line will eventually accommodate 9 million people. That's New York fucking City.
Mm-hmm.
Living in this fucking building. That's what it is. It's a building. 9 million people and will be built on a footprint of just 34 square kilometers. This will mean a reduced infrastructure footprint, creating never before seen efficiencies in city functions. The ideal climate all year round will ensure that residents can enjoy the surrounding nature. Residents will also have access to all high-speed, all facilities within a 5-minute walk, and in addition to high-speed rail with an end-to-end transit in 20 minutes. And this is what it's going to look like. At least a portion of it is going to look like that. That's fucking awesome. Clean air for everybody. Perfect climate all year round. Revolution for society. Read press release. Let's see. Play video and discover the line. Let's see what this says. This does. Of course, it doesn't want to play. Place to do business. And like, this is fucking crazy. Designed to deliver wonderness. This is located within Noam and northwest of Saudi Arabia on the Red Sea with diverse terrain that includes red desert, expansive snow-topped mountains that have views of the Gulf of Aqaba or whatever it's called. There was one video that I'm looking for right now. Here, I think this is it right here. Play. Come on, that's it. Come on, reload this. Let's see what happens. Where are you? Play. Come on. Pull away. The line doesn't want to fucking work. You guys want to build this tech city. Get your website working before you build this fucking tech city.
Yeah, they got a tech city with a broken website. Just imagine all the problems you're gonna have trying to do everything smart over there.
I have to accept the cookies.
Oh, accept it, bro.
Oh, hold on. Let me pause this.
Oh, Manhattan, New York. Give me a little volume there, James.
Hold on. The volume is going through my computer. I have to fix this. Un segundo. Give me 1 second. We got this covered. We're going to send it through my Roadcaster. Boom. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
That didn't work.
Nope. Fail, Army.
There we go. Now we should work. There we go. Okay. Manhattan, New York. So this is what the line would look like at the Manhattan, New York. 8.93 million people. This is how it would look in New York City. Imagine. Now, let me ask.
James, there would be so much more land for activities.
So much more land for activities.
Karate in the garage? Who knows?
We could do karate in the garage. Let's see what this video is now.
For too long, humanity has existed within dysfunctional and polluted cities that ignore nature. Now, a revolution in civilization is taking place. Imagine a traditional city and consolidating its footprint, designing to protect and enhance nature. The line will be home to 9 million residents and will be built with a footprint of just 34 square kilometers. And we are designing it to provide a healthier, more sustainable quality of life. The line's communities are organized in 3 dimensions. Residents have access to all their daily needs within 5-minute walk neighborhoods. And the line's infrastructure makes it possible to travel end to end in 20 minutes with no need for cars, resulting in 0 carbon emissions. By leveraging AI technology, services are autonomous, saving you time and effort.
Oh, autonomous, great idea. Great.
Designed by world-leading architects, the line is 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, and housed within an elegant mirror glass facade. Intelligent solutions create efficiency and year-round temperate microclimate with natural ventilation. Energy and water supplies are 100% renewable. The line is designed as a series of unique communities, offering a wealth of amenities, providing equitable views and immediate access to the surrounding nature. With 40% of the world accessible within 6 hours, at the heart of the globe's key trade routes, a place for commerce and communities to thrive like nothing on Earth seen before. The line, the city that delivers new wonders for the world.
So let me guess. I have questions.
I might have the answer.
I'd be willing to bet. Willing to bet that our sleeping arrangements will be pods. Be willing to bet.
Okay. What about the renewable fuel and renewable energy and renewable food?
And my next question is, where the fuck are the cows? Where are we putting the cows? Where are the cows going?
Are they on the outside in that nature you can walk to?
I need steak, and I'm not eating no fucking crickets.
Nope, ain't doing it.
And look, the line. Look, there's a whole bunch of them. Where's this? The Oxagon? Where's this located? Where's this located?
Oh no! Give me some V, bro.
Looks like some more Saudi Arabia.
Well, they got that oil money, you know.
No, they're building one in the United States.
Cool. Not living in it. Dude, you see, I just how, like, from where we live to New York City, well, where you used to live because you're a trader. So, like, where I live, right? So from where I live to New York City, how different it is with the people on top of each other and the attitudes and the stench and this and that. Now you're gonna stack that all on top of each other. Would they say like 150 meters or 500 meters high, dude? That's like what, 15,000 feet or 1,500 feet in the air,
taller than the Empire State Building.
Yeah, and then you're just gonna go 120 kilometers. What is that? My metric system is not up to date because I'm American. It's a lot of miles. It's fucking. What is that? Epstein's Island? What are you looking at?
another place that they're building. Let's see, education, energy, food. That's where I want to go. See now, look. It's very telling. Look, hold on.
Look, he's in a laboratory creating food.
Sectors, food, and it's a fucking plant. There's no cow. I don't see no fucking
Oh, no, wait. Give it some time. Maybe they do have cows.
Changing.
I see a laboratory.
Yeah, it looks like they're making food in a lab. Look,
wow.
Plants. Where's the cows?
Hold on. Let's see if we see any meat. What was that, Bugs?
Traditional methods of food production aren't enough to meet the challenges of overpopulation and climate change.
But there is still hope. By sowing the seeds of innovation, NEOM is aiming to reshape the way we feed the world while having a positive impact on the environment.
Regenerative breakthrough farming methods and versatile growing solutions will feed this change, harnessing green energy to power a circular economy. Advances in biotechnology and next-generation aquaculture will fast-track productivity and improve efficiency while preserving the sea ecosystem. And the integration of novel foods, legacy-free regulations, and personalized nutrition will make it easier for people to make informed, responsible food choices.
This is how we will change the future of food and nourish people and planet.
NEOM.
Listen. The responsible food choices. I think it's hilarious how the same people that modified seeds, only allow you to grow certain seeds, put certain pesticides, put all this shit in your food. Everything else is telling you once again, oh, we have the better answer for you. When you see everybody sick, you see everybody with cancer, you see everybody obese, you know, there's some countries that won't even allow our food in their country, but you know, this company has the answer again. Oh, it's always just the answer. We have the answer for you. Don't eat free-range living animals in their environments like we've been doing for millennium. Don't do that. Eat this thing out of a jar.
Well, we were talking last night with Maddie Ray and Judith Rose about how all of this comes back to Big Pharma. All of this, you know, circles back whole Big Pharma. The trans movement, the vegan agenda, the jab, the
dude, everything, cancer,
all of it. It all wants us dependent on Big Pharma's medication. It all is to get us dependent. Like people don't realize that like the vegan agenda is put together by these evil fucks because they want us. They don't want us strong.
No,
they have tricked so many people to thinking that meat is bad for you. They use the World Health Organization to put out a study that red meat causes cancer, and all of a sudden, everybody in the world wants to be a vegan. Everybody. And people are looking sickly. Like, I don't see anybody who's promoting a carnivore-style diet, an animal-based diet, that looks sickly.
That looks unhealthy.
That looks unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
They look.
I know vegan athletes. I'm sure you've known vegan athletes too.
I know vegan athletes. Don't get me wrong, but I will say, and some of them are great. But I will say that the majority of vegan athletes aren't performing at peak levels.
They're not. And I'll tell you what, I know from personal experience, the smell that comes out of those vegan athletes is not good.
It's probably gross.
If it smells like they're rotting from the inside, dude. Like, and listen, don't get me wrong, eat meat, you get some bad farts, but I'm like, it's coming out of their pores, it's out of their breath, it's like from their gut. Like, you could just smell like you're like, dude, you gotta eat a turkey burger or something, bro.
Let me ask you this, Garrett. Because I poop a lot. I get a lot of fucking mean poops. And I eat a lot of meat.
Yep.
Have you ever seen a piece of steak in your shit? Like, have you ever looked at your poop and seen a fat chunk of meat in there?
No,
never, because your body absorbs all of the nutrients. But guess what you do see? You see corn, you see leaves, you see beans, you see things that your body can't break down, but yet they're supposed to be good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Your body is getting rid of that waste for a reason. If your body could use it, guess what it would do?
Absorb it.
It would absorb it.
Mm-hmm.
It would absorb it. And it's funny because, you know, most people who go to an animal-based diet or a carnivore-style diet, the first 2-3 weeks, like, they're on the toilet a lot. They're going to the bathroom, but that's really them just purging out all of the shit that's in their body. And then after they get acclimated to the diet, their bowel movements are very limited. They don't go to the bathroom as much. And, you know, Dr. Sean Baker, who's one of my favorite carnivore diets around, and you know, he's very smart, and he's been doing carnivore for over 10 years, and he's in his 50s, and he's setting lifting records, and he's in great shape. He looks unbelievable, and he's losing his hair.
All I know is when I eat protein, I feel like I can run through walls.
But Garrett, there's difference between protein. Like, there's plant protein.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, meat.
Yeah, like, there's a big
meat.
There's a big
flesh.
Difference. Absolutely, there's a big fucking difference, and they want you sick and unhealthy. And guess what? Vegans are most of the time sick and unhealthy. Like, I saw a guy. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the best diet for human beings are. He's like, so I just eat all this plant food, and I feel great. And then he continues, like, I take 36 supplements every morning.
I don't. You just fucking shot your own argument right there, bro. I know, dude. I know. Well, the other problem is like just even, meat and vegetable wise, like we're not getting the amount of nutrients that we were out of our fruits and vegetables that we used to because of over farming, agriculture, etc. So pretty much now you have to take supplements. It got to the point where, once again, I'm not saying it's big pharma, but you're relying on something for somebody to be like, bloop, to add to supplement to your body because you're not getting the amount of nutrients. Like, I think it's something ridiculous. Like, one orange now is like, you would have to eat 50 years ago, you'd have to eat like 12 to get the same vitamin C out of it.
So, first off, I found out recently that broccoli is not a real vegetable.
What?
Broccoli is man-made.
Oh, is it? Maybe that's why it makes me fart so much.
Broccoli does not exist naturally. Apparently, it is a man-made. It's like
what about cauliflower?
I don't eat vegetables, so I don't know. But I was listening to some podcast the other day, and they were talking about how they hate eating broccoli. And they're like, yeah, broccoli is man-made, right? Like, it's not a real vegetable. Like, have you ever seen a wild broccoli stalk?
Your fucking point.
Never.
No.
It's never
I've grown broccoli.
Yeah, people have grown it, but it's genetically modified. It's a genetically modified vegetable. And
now I got to look into cauliflower.
And I turned off. I don't eat any vegetables. Fuck vegetables. I'll eat fruits, but vegetables, they have defense chemicals. A lot of vegetables don't want to be eaten, especially the stalk vegetables. They don't want to be eaten. Like, they have defense chemicals, so they don't get eaten by animals. Like, they don't just sit there like, hey, eat me. I'm delicious. And I always question. It's so funny. I always questioned that as a kid, especially, but even as an adult, if God created the food that we eat and God created us in His image, why wouldn't He create food that we enjoy? Like, why wouldn't He make the food taste good, at least, so we know to consume it? Like, He made sex feel amazing so we can procreate. Like, He did that on purpose. There was a design for that, where food should be enjoyable. Like, you read a lot of the stories in the Bible. A lot of it have to do with breaking bread and sharing meals with people. Like, those things should be enjoyable. That's part of the fellowship. That's part of family and friendship, is breaking bread with them. And, it's very odd to me that these healthy people are telling us that this food that tastes like shit, and the only way that you're going to make it taste good is if you put all of this extra shit on top of it. I
fucking love tomatoes.
That's different. And you like tomatoes.
I love them.
Tomatoes are technically a fruit. Tomatoes are a fruit.
They're a fruit.
Tomatoes are fruit. It's not a vegetable. Yeah. But at the same time, a lot of these vegetables, they don't taste good. They're not enjoyable. To make them enjoyable, you have to put all this shit on them to make them enjoyable. Where meat, you put a little S&P, you're good to go. Like, that's all you need. You can eat that shit without S&P, it's still good. But S&P makes it perfect. And you don't need anything. And I always
like cucumbers. You like cucumbers?
No, I don't like cucumbers. I don't like pickles.
You don't like pickles?
Nah, fuck out of here. I don't. What color is it?
Green.
Yeah, get out of here with that shit.
You don't like it?
Nah.
No.
Nope. I used to
carrots.
Nope.
No, I don't like cooked carrots. I like cold carrots. I don't like cooked carrots.
I don't eat carrots. I don't eat. You name a vegetable. I couldn't tell you the last time I've had one.
Corn on the cob. Jersey corn on the cob.
That's not a vegetable. That's a starch.
Well, all right. Okay. But Jersey corn on the cob is something else, bro. Jersey tomatoes, Jersey corn on the cob. That's like, you don't even need butter for it sometimes. It's that good.
It's so funny because corn is one of the worst.
It's so
things.
useless, but it's so good. Like, you have to eat it in the summer, dude.
Oh, dude, a good corn on the cob in Jersey. I put mine in tin foil with some garlic, some butter, some S&P, and I put it on the fucking grill. And dude,
I got a way I do it that this old dude taught me years ago. And if you have like a propane or a charcoal grill, you can do it.
I got a smoker.
Me too. So, but you literally don't unhusk it. You put it up to the faucet. You open the top of the husk a little bit and you wrap it around and you turn on water until the husk like blows up. And then you wrap it in tinfoil. Bro, it like steams it in there. Anybody I've ever made it that way, like no salt, no butter, no nothing on it. You can just eat it like that and it steams and it goes like you turn it like a quarter turn every couple minutes. But as soon as you smell like corn coming from your grill or like popcorn-ish almost smell, you take it off, dude. It's the juiciest, best corn you'll ever eat.
I'll have to try it.
It's good.
I do enjoy some grilled corn, but I don't consider corn a vegetable. Corn is useless calories, by the way. It's meaningless. There's no nutritional value.
No, it's just for chewing on.
It's absolutely useless.
You like potatoes?
I do like potatoes.
You like steak? You gotta like steak and potatoes, right?
I'm a steak and potatoes guy. Like
you like sweet potatoes?
No.
See, dude, I didn't like it at all, especially because, like, you know, like during Thanksgiving and stuff, they put like the marshmallow. So it's just not my thing. But over the past like couple years, I'll eat it now. But I can eat it a little bit with butter on it. But it's like it's just fuel for me. It's not because I enjoy like a sweet potato.
Even sweet potato fries, not a fan.
No, I wasn't either. But dude, down by me in one restaurant, Gatwin. Shout out to Gatwin's. They have a sweet little sauce you're dipping in. Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. I used to dip it in ranch. No, I'm good.
It's not like a ranch. It's like a southwestern ranch almost. It's pretty good.
I'm a sauce guy. Like I love condiments.
Condiment whore. I am.
I love condiments. A good condiment. Nothing goes like I find a good condiment. It stays in my fridge forever. All of a sudden, like right now, my fridge is like half condiments and like then food.
Yeah, exactly.
Condiments for everything. Sriracha.
There's some good steaks. Oh, sriracha, I got that. That's a staple. I put that on all my ground chicken and stuff like that.
Steak sauce. You fucking lost me at steak
Why?
Sauce. You need to put sauce on your steak. You do not cook a good steak.
No, listen to me. Listen, stop jumping down my throat right away. You didn't hear me out. I don't, but I have good. My brother-in-law brings over like it's like this jalapeno something steak sauce, like just a little like A1, little dip or dab or do you. It's pretty good, but I mean most of my steak and everything I eat, the only thing I've ever put on it is like Worcestershire sauce.
If you come over my house and ask for A1, I'm going to kick you
out.
No,
I don't have A1. No, that's stupid. That's like there's people that put ketchup on their steak. You ever see that? I'm like, dude, you're a criminal. I'm sorry.
Fucking psychopath,
right? Like I've literally seen people like you bring up a steak, they're like, oh, you got any ketchup? I'm like, what is wrong with you? You do not put ketchup on steak.
Ketchup on the steak, like the only thing that I put on my steak if I'm not having potatoes with it, because I usually have baked potato or some mash, one or the other.
You ever have a twice mashed or twice baked potato where like you mash it, you put it back in, and then you bake it? Oh, that's good.
So what I do with my baked potato, so I stab that bitch with a fork.
Yeah. Well, that's not what you're doing, but yeah, go ahead.
Fucking with a fork, aggressively.
Yeah.
And then I put some olive oil on it. Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Open, not wrapped, open in the oven at 450 for 45 minutes.
Okay.
I pull that bad boy out. I slice her open. Steam just everywhere.
Yeah, gotcha.
Fat slabs of butter, not thin slabs, fat slabs.
I like sour cream on my baked potato. I don't like butter.
Let me finish.
Uh-huh.
Fat slabs of butter, they melt right away. That goes first because it melts right into the potato.
Right into the potato.
If you're making mashed potatoes, you put butter in the mashed.
Mm-hmm.
Then I take my sour cream and I fuck fat globs of sour on my baked potato. And then I take some green chives.
Oh, now you're getting in there, Bubba. Are you a little sprinkle dabble doer like salt, babe?
A little sprinkle. No more salt and pepper is needed because the whole thing is coated in salt and pepper. Yes. And then I mash it up, skin and everything, on my plate. Everything mashed with the skin on my plate.
See, I don't like the skin. I dig out the inside, just eat the inside. I give the skin to my dog.
Well, I can't give my skin. It's loaded with so much salt and pepper.
Yeah.
But it
Maggie's a trash panda. She's good.
It's really, it adds a nice texture because the skin is crispy in the oven. When I cook it the way I do, it's nice and crispy. So
see, hold on. So we go from linear cities to mashed potatoes. I just want to let you know. And you won't be able to enjoy any of this if you're in the pods eating bugs.
Yes.
This is our point. Let's bring it back. This is our point.
The line can get fucked. Fuck these smart.
The line can get fucked. That's what I'm saying.
If they bring one here, no. But here, when I brought that up, the reason why I bring that up is because they make it sound so good. They make it sound like a fun place. Like that looks fascinating. That looks like, wow, everything is right there within a 5-minute walk. Like everything I need, it is right there.
That's for the techies. That literally is for, like, you know, the tech people that are like, I need this new thing. And did you get the new VR? And did you get this? They're the first one to get all the new technology and the Teslas and this and that. And everything's automated. And look, I have every single app on my phone. And I got an app and this, that. It's the same people, but those people want to live like that. They want minimal work. They don't care if they're in shape. They don't care if they're indoor or outdoor. They want that weird, secure life where, like, the rest of us are like, not doing it.
My girl on board to living on a ranch. I'm like this close. She's like fucking almost there, like ready to do it.
The more shit that's going down. I mean, like, my wife wants to have like 1,000 chickens and like have a fucking windmill that brings us water. Like,
yeah, no,
yeah, that's like where we're at.
We're at right now.
That's where we're at too. And a sweet fallout shelter in the backyard. So you ever see Preppers on Discovery? That's what we're living in now.
I'm trying to figure out where my problem is. Like, I don't want to go somewhere where it's freezing cold half the year, like Montana. Like, I don't want to.
I know. My buddy just built a real nice house in Montana.
Oh, I bet.
You can Airbnb it. It's fucking beautiful. He put it on the mountain. Like, it's really nice out there. I'll send it to you after the show.
So cool. It's fucking wild that this is what they're proposing and people are going to fall for it. And the reason why they call them smart cities and not gulags is because they are going to trick a lot of people, probably 9 million people.
Probably at least 9 mil. Pretty much the size of New York is going to get tricked very easily.
And then all of a sudden they're going to start popping up all over the place. And this is why BlackRock's buying up all the homes. This is why all the homes are being bought up by BlackRock, because if they own all the line and they want everybody to live in the line, they can't have homes available for people to buy.
Yep.
Oh, wait a second. Suburbs, like middle class? No, you guys can't live there. Fuck out of here.
No, get out of here. We'll buy it up. We'll offer you all this money. Go live in the line.
Your own land? No. Your own property? No. You live in the pod. You'll eat the bugs.
It says it right in the name. Just get in line.
It really is.
Just get in line. That's what they're saying to you. Just get in line like cattle. Just get in line.
It's scary what they're trying to do. And this is why I'm very excited. Like, my lawyer called me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, excuse me.
James, get fucked.
James. I'm dying over here.
Put the bong down, hippie.
He goes, I haven't even smoked it. Like, I took one. But
still the remnants.
Yeah, I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
He called me up yesterday. He's like, I just want to let you know that your expungement went through. It's been
awesome.
Great. And I'm like, dude, you have no idea the news you just delivered me. I'm so fucking happy. Like, I don't know if your assistant told you when I called last week and told you that someone broke into my house, but shit's getting wild out in these streets. And I need to be able to protect myself and my family because I was very unprepared and I'm not happy about it. And I don't want that ever to happen again. And I've been spending a lot of time learning and studying. And then it's just like anything else, Garrett, like using a firearm, owning firearm. It's just like anything else. And I was watching a video the other day, and it was like a really, really good point that this guy made to close out the show, because I know you got to go back to.
Yeah, I got to get back to reality.
Teaching kids jujitsus and killing everybody. He goes, just because you have a gun doesn't mean that you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
Like giving someone a gun who doesn't know how to use it is like,
just as dangerous.
Is like giving someone a guitar and them saying they're a musician, like that has no idea how to play it. They're like, oh, here's a guitar and you're a musician now. No, you're not a musician just because you own a guitar, and you're not good with a firearm because you own a firearm. You need to know how to use it, know how to handle it, and know how to handle it in certain situations and train those situations. Like we talked about last week, my biggest issue with the woman breaking in my house was I didn't feel in any danger, which was the wrong way to feel. I should have felt like I was in danger. I should have reacted.
Spidey sense should have went up.
In danger. No, my spidey senses were up, but I didn't feel like I was in danger, which I should have. I should have responded to the situation as if I was in danger. That would have been the best way to keep my family safe. And I didn't. I responded like I wasn't in danger. So it's going to be a wild ride in these next couple of months. I'm very excited. Tune into Garrett's show, Sergeant and Samurai, every week. Check them out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all podcast platforms. Coming
except for Spotify.
Yeah, they don't like you on Spotify.
Well, no, don't like me.
They don't like us on Spotify either.
No.
If you want some more gangbanging on the government, tune in Tuesday and Fridays, 8:30 Eastern. We're actually off this Friday. Alan is playing the bagpipes. He's out there just sticking bagpipes in guys' buttholes.
Guess it's better than the skin flute, Alan.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he'll probably be all his guys with no drawers on in their kilts. He's definitely handling some
banging sacks all day. We're good to go.
Banging sacks all day. This fun. I gotta get Alan to play the bagpipes on the show. That's what I gotta do.
Fuck yeah, man! Bagpipes are awesome.
Yeah, they are pretty badass,
dude. You like? I know it's in my ancestry DNA because like when they play, like this, my goosebumps and like the hair on my whole body stands up. It's like ready for war, ready for battle, like whatever goes.
You fucking go to war.
Just like 3-finger face paint, you're ready to rock.
Shout out to our sponsors, My Page Cigars, Kush Creams, and Sirius CBD. It is Founders Month for Sirius CBD. Our good friend Justin Anders, the founder and owner of Sirius CBD. Rest in peace. We miss you, brother. It is his birthday month. He was born in the month of March, and in honor of his birthday, Sirius CBD is doing a 39% off of your order. And it is, let me just make sure I got it right because I don't think I got it.
Justin's creating March Madness from the afterlife.
He really is. And here we go. Justin39 is the code at GetSeriousCBD.com. GetSerious, SIRIUS, CBD.com.
I think there are also even orders over $100. They're giving a free bag of gummies or something too.
I think so. Yeah, all orders. If you spend $100, a free bag of gummies. The gummies are actually fucking bomb. They're really good. Go to Get Serious CBD code Justin39 for 39% off your order. I think WPR USA works as well. But I'm not sure if you get the full 39% off. So use the Justin39, you get tons off. But Sirius CBD is in full swing. So go pick some up. And it is the number one CBD on the planet. I take it every day. Marley takes it every day. Our good friend Mick Dick Punch, he got off of all of his PTSD medication strictly with Sirius CBD. So this stuff really does work. So go celebrate our friend Justin's life at GetSeriousCBD.com. Garrett, it was a lot of fun. We'll be back next Wednesday. Same bad time, same bad channel.
Same bad channel, baby.
And until next time, Garrett, get fucked.
Well, yep, you too. Love you, buddy.
Sometimes bad things, horrible things happen to good people. I don't know why, but life isn't fair. That's the reality. A good person in the wrong place, in the wrong time, can end up just a victim of fate and of reality. And it can be horrible and heart-wrenching. But when those bad things happen to people around you, what are you going to do? How are you going to lead? Are you going to get angry? Are you going to get frustrated? Are you going to lash out at people? Are you going to start going down the spiral of negativity? Are you going to let this horrible situation dictate the way you feel and the way you handle it? Are you going to fall over and fall down and fall apart? Or are you going to lead? Are you going to face this issue with courage and with resolution? I say lead. Lead. Step up to the challenge. Be the one that other people look to. Absorb that impact. Absorb that negativity. Draw fire. Draw fire. That's when a member of a platoon, for tactical reasons, steps into the open to draw enemy fire. Maybe to give another part of his team the chance to move or distract the enemy. But that's what I say. Draw fire. Bring that pain to me. I can handle it when maybe others cannot. When bad things are happening, I am going to try and be the one good thing. The thing standing tall that can be relied upon. Because I know that attitude will spread. It will bolster those around me. And we will fight. And in fighting, we will win. And if not the battle, and if not the war, we will win because our spirit, it will never surrender. And that is the ultimate victory. To hold your head high, and even in the face of inescapable defeat, to stand and to fight. That is to win.